There are exactly 27 jobs inside of Southwest Florida. However, one of them is actually the unemployed role. So, I mean, it's not technically a job. Now, with that said, there are lots of jobs. There's lots to pick from. Which ones aren't used at all? That's the question I'm going to answer in today's video. Now, to do this, I'm going to be joining 10 servers to find out exactly what jobs are used the least. Now, first of all, I'm just going to find a server like, say, this one right here. Now, we're in the first server. I want to point out some of the jobs that are most used. First one would probably be the cafe worker. Almost every time you join, there's going to be a ton of people in there. Obviously, the criminal, there's at least 5 per server, I have to say. Dealership employee are always people that just sit in the dealership and grind, or they're looking for cars and they didn't want to drive there, so they teleported by getting the job. Kind of the same for fintech, auto grinders and everything. And then police, there's already, there's all these people right here. There's always people in the cop team. Why? I don't know. I guess it's the most interactive job, so it's the most fun. And there's always a few people in sheriff. And then unemployed is usually huge because a lot of people just drive around without a job. Brokies, I know. Obviously, those are the most used jobs, and yes, it's getting nighttime, I can't help it, sorry. But some of the jobs that we can see that are the most dormant are the apartment concierge, auto mart employee, Jeff's Pizza employee, CVC pharmacy, Dippin' Donuts, firefighter, hospital worker, McBloxers, all these different ones. Now, I'm not going to go over all these again later, but those are the least used. But what is the least? Good question. That's why we're going to build a list of the 3 most unused jobs. This will be based off of, with all this said, this will be based off of my personal experience. I've been playing for like 2.5 years, and what we're going to get today by going to 10 different servers. Now, over the next 7 servers, we see pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sit here and bore you with going over each server and counting the people in the jobs, but I can tell you they were all very, very similar. What you're seeing on screen now is the list of the ones that I went to, all 7, not including the one we just did. Boom, server number 9. Let's check this out. Gosh, it's in the middle of the night, 4 a.m., bro, come on. Okay, can we just talk about this truck? What G's, bro? What G's? Look at this. What in the actual heck? Okay, I need a photo of this. Oh, there's Spanish too, bro. I can't understand that. Anyway, yeah, pretty much just the same. Alright, boom. 10th server. Let's go ahead and test this out. I don't think it's going to be any different. Oh, darn. Alright, look at this. There are a ton of people in the cafe. My gosh. No criminals, bunch of dealership, 1 fintech, hospital worker, and tons of unemployed. That's literally it. Just cafe worker, dealership, and unemployed. That's literally it. Alright. I know. What are my picks? What are my top 3 picks of the most unused jobs? Are you ready for this? It has been a hard decision, but I have got to pick Automart employee, Jeff's Pizza, and CVC. If I had to pick one of those, it would be CVC. And if I had to pick at least 4, it would be Bubmart as one of them. But these are my picks, okay? These are my picks. I've seen some people in Bubmart, at least in my history of 2.5 years of playing. Automart and CVC, I will show you exactly why nobody uses them, okay? Are you ready for this? Look at this. Look at this. Nobody wants to use this job because nobody comes here. There is nothing that you can do here. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. No, like, it's a cool idea, but there's legitimately nothing you can do here. I'm not downing the devs for making this. It's cool attention to detail, but nobody uses it except for on role plays, alright? Nobody uses it because you can't do anything to work here, nor can any regular players do anything here, so there's no point in working here. That is one of my 3 picks. Now, I don't even really have to explain this one. Guys, CVC, pharmacy, really? What can you actually do here? Tell me one thing you can actually do here. Good for role plays? Maybe. Now, I do want to say one thing though. I might have all the passes, but 500 per 30 seconds for the first rank? Are you serious? That means you'd be getting $250 per minute if you didn't have the passes, alright? But I had the passes. That's actually decent. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but again, absolutely nobody uses this. Rightfully so. I mean, there's really not much to to do here. Like, yeah, it's actually great for taking photos. I've actually used it a few times. Let's be honest, that looks pretty cool. Like, you could make a pretty nice photo here, but I really don't see this being a very useful job at all. And I almost, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody within this job. Now, my third and final pick, Jeff's Pizza. There's a few reasons that this is on this list, okay? Number one, this thing is in the middle of absolutely freaking nowhere. The dealership's all the way down there, and that's the end of the map over— wait a minute, hold on, I got that wrong. It is in a pretty central area, okay? It's not quite as deserted as I thought it was, but that goes to show that even I had no idea where it was, alright? I actually thought it was way to the right of the dealership, but evidently not. Now, why is this not used? I don't know, because you actually can interact with things. You can get soda, and you can get water, and all that. You can even go over here and get pizza, because, you know, pizza restaurant. 3 types, cheese, pepperoni, and supreme, and you can sell it to people. Like, it's actually a decent job. It's pretty interactive, sort of. But for some reason, absolutely nobody uses this in a public server. I don't even know why. Is this a weird thing for this to be so unused? Yeah, it kind of is, but I don't know. You guys, if you liked the video, did I make a mistake? Do you guys think that I'm wrong about some of these things, huh? Think I'm wrong? I might be, okay? You tell me if I'm wrong. You put your ideas in the comment section below. And I see you in the next video. When